bring in Jack McIntyre, who manages $60 billion in fixed income at Brandywine Global. Wow, you're saying go south of the border with your money? You got to explain to us why, just at a point where there seems to be so much tension.
Yeah, and I think more than that tension is getting discounted in Mexican peso. It's down since Trump announced that he was going to run for presidency. Peso is down close to 50%. We like to buy things that people hate because we're value-oriented, and we're making the assumption that Trump is not going to take the U.S. to a trade war with Mexico. And if that's the backdrop, and I don't think he will, then there's tremendous value in Mexican assets.
Do you buy the Mexican, do you buy, for example, just a fund that could be Mexico-centric?
Yeah, I would do that because I wouldn't want to get into sort of picking individual names, but I do like Mexican sovereign bonds, and we like the currency. So I think the umbrella of Mexican assets looks very attractive right now, however you want to sort of play that.
Well, I look at all that's going on, and the Fed didn't even move today. What starts to really drive the markets? And if it isn't just the wall, for example, what else out of the Trump administration starts to, everybody's saying tax cuts, and we're waiting to see if that'll even happen this year.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Fed didn't move because they're in the same situation as the rest of us. They're waiting to see what fiscal policy is ultimately going to look like, and when is the timing of that? When is it going to actually be sort of a positive for the economy? I just think the uncertainty is really just around trade. If we get clarity on that, I think we're going to be back into kind of this sort of risk-on environment.
Risk-on environment. We shall see. Well, we certainly had it right after the election. Jack McIntyre, he's got Mexico as one of his biggest positions.